The best known component of Marine Corps marksmanship is basically a modified national match course. Marines will start with a slow fire portion at 200, shooting from sitting, kneeling, and standing. This is followed by a rapid fire string on the dog target, standing to sitting in 60 seconds. Another slow fire portion at 300, again from sitting. Another rapid fire string, this time from prone in 60 seconds. And then, of course, followed by a slow fire portion at 500. There have been some variations on this over the decades, but this template forms the basis of the Marine Corps qual and has for many years. Let's take a look at those targets. The A or able target, shot for the slow fire portions, is a round bullseye. The 5-ring is the entire 12-inch bull in the center, surrounded by a 2-foot, 24-inch 4-ring, and that surrounded with a 3-foot or 36-inch 3-ring. The dog target, the D target, used for the rapid fire phases at 200 and 300, is an F-type silhouette. It's 26 inches wide, 19 inches tall. This is the same dimensions as a shooter wearing a helmet, firing a rifle from a prone, unsupported position. The B modified target, or B mod, that is a humanoid silhouette, 20 inches wide, 40 inches tall. That entire area is the 5-ring. The 4-ring is the 40-inch circle that surrounds the silhouette, and the 3-ring is a 60-inch or 5-foot circle. As for shooting standards, this is a 250-point possible course. A Marine is considered expert if they score 220 points. Because of the enormity of these targets, it makes passing the course very, very reasonable. Consider the majority of shots are fired on full-size silhouettes. The entire silhouette scores 100%, 5 points out of 5. You can earn points on this course even with complete misses. For example, an expert qualification is 220 out of 250 points. However, a 40% hit rate, that is 20 shots out of 50 hitting the 5-ring, which is a full-size target, as long as 60% those misses end up in the 4-ring, you still walk off the line with an expert qual. A passing score is shot with 190 points out of 250. Given that you only lose 1 point for a miss, provided it hits the 4-ring, that's 200 points. So even at a 0% hit rate, if every shot misses the silhouette, you miss the 5-ring entirely, as long as those misses stay in the 4-ring, that puts you at 200, which gives you a 10-point, 10-shot buffer for shots clear out in the 3-ring, and you're still going to get a passing score on this course. Now that sounds bad, but it's actually worse than that. In the late 2000s, the Marine Corps changed the standard to include Table 2, a short-range course of fire. Staff Sergeant Ethan Rock published an editorial called Death of the Marine Marksman because he noticed, based on the scoring aggregates required, that instead of needing the previous cutoffs, you could now earn 305 out of 350 for expert and a 250 out of 350 for marksman and getting a passing score, and noted that because of the change of the course, this actually made the qualification even easier. So easy, in fact, that within about a decade of the course's implementation, the Marine Corps reported that 60% of Marines now qualify expert. Not because the program improved, but because the standards were lowered.